Everything is Figureoutable by Marie Forleo. Summary from 4-Minute Books. Written by Luke Rowley. One-sentence summary. Everything is Figureoutable will help you annihilate the limiting beliefs that are holding you back so that you can finally pursue your dreams by identifying the thinking patterns that get you stuck and how to use self-empowerment principles to become free. Favorite quote from the author. The most powerful words in the universe are the words you say to yourself. Marie Forleo. Marie Forleo has many childhood memories of her mother fixing things around the house. It didn't matter if the roof leaked or the radio didn't work. Because of limited money, she needed to do it herself. And all this was back in the 1980s, before the time of Google and smartphones. Forleo became confused at how her mom always seemed to know how to fix things, so she asked her. Her mother's answer is something that would change Forleo's life, and today it can change yours too. Everything is Figureoutable is the phrase Marie learned from her mother that day. It's also the title of her book, which teaches you how to beat the excuses that get in the way of you living your dreams. You can find a solution to any problem with a willingness to work at it, and you'll be able to learn how. Here are just 3 of the many inspiring lessons I learned from this book. 1. Everything is Figureoutable is a powerful mantra that will help you beat your own mind games and make your dreams happen. 2. Every time you say, I can't, you really only mean, I won't, or I don't want to. 3. Clarity, motivation, and desire come only after you start, not before. Are you excited to figure out why you can find a solution to anything? Let's go. Lesson 1. If you want to beat your mind at its own games and make your dreams happen, adopt the mantra that everything is figureoutable. Every day you make excuses with self-limiting beliefs. We'll get to why they're excuses in a moment. But first, how do you overcome them? You could examine your dysfunctional thinking patterns one by one all day if you want, but there's an even simpler way. Just adopt the mantra that everything is figureoutable, and you'll begin to see that there really are solutions for every problem you set up in your mind as unsolvable. That's really what each limiting belief comes down to. It's the idea that we think that we cannot solve our problems. You might think that you're too old to find a partner, but this assumes you can't solve the problem of your age. Contrast this with the idea that you can find a solution for every problem, and the entire situation changes. When you assume from the get-go that the problem is solvable, you set yourself up for success. The author once almost missed a flight because she was late for baggage check-in, but this philosophy saved her trip. She got thinking and bought some carry-on bags and was able to get on the flight without checking any bags. Lesson 2. You're making excuses whenever you say, I can't. The reality is, you just don't want to. All this talk of self-limiting beliefs makes you wonder where they come from in the first place. Digging deep within yourself, you can see that you're just justifying and hiding how much you don't want to do something. Put more simply, it's just an excuse. The truth is, you won't do whatever it is that you're thinking you can't for whatever reason. Growing up, I often heard my parents tell me, where there's a will, there's a way. If you truly wanted something that you think you can't do, you'd figure out how to make it happen no matter what obstacles are in the way. Consider a time when you had a goal that seemed impossible, but that you wanted to accomplish more than anything. Your desire made you look and reach and work to find a way. The author experienced this when she wanted to go to a retreat in South America but didn't have the money for it. It would have been easy for her to think it was impossible to afford and quit trying. But with a strong will to make it happen, she worked hard and found 3 additional side jobs and a special payment option with the organizers of the retreat. Catch yourself the next time you're saying, I can't, and recognize the hidden, I won't figure out a way that's behind it. Then adjust your expectations and go to work to make it happen. Now, before we get into lesson number 3, I'd like to give a quick nod to Reading.fm, the amazing people behind the audio for this and all the other videos on our channel. Reading.fm is your personal blog radio, where you can listen to your favorite articles and essays from around the web, narrated by real, human professional voiceover artists. Use the link below to sign up for free and start listening to more summaries from 4-Minute Books, as well as your favorite blogs right away. Okay, now let's dive into lesson number 3. Lesson 3. Always start first, Then you'll discover an endless supply of motivation and understanding of what you should do and how. Indecision too often paralyzes even the best go-getters. It's one of the biggest stumbling blocks in our way towards success. Sitting there and wondering whether or not you can or should do something is a complete waste of time, though. The author even spent years trying to decide if she should go after her dream of being a dancer before actually doing it. Sometimes the paralysis can last as long as years, and even that turns into a lifetime of wasted time that you could have been working on your dreams. The reality is, the only way to know whether an idea is good or not is to take action. You think that you have a perfect idea of what it's going to be like and how to accomplish your end goal, but it doesn't work that way. It's not even possible to have much clarity at the beginning of a project. You only get that by starting. All it takes is a small step forward, and you'll immediately begin to see the right path. A couple of years ago, I began to consider becoming a writer. I took my time, which did help me prepare, but it got to the point that I just needed to act. After emailing a popular writer I'd been following for a few months and asking for writing advice, he gave me the answer I needed. Just begin. I did, and my writing journey has only gotten better and more clear and inspiring.
Hey, this is Nick, the founder of 4-Minute Books, and I want to thank you so much for watching our video. Leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe to the channel for more. You can also visit us at 4minutebooks.com for hundreds of free book summaries, each of which will make you smarter in 4 minutes or less. Thanks again, and always keep learning.